Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this one. This video is going to be about quintessential quintuplets and my favorite one of the quintuplets, Miku. Miku is my favorite because I like her personality, and I like how her shy, and she's bashful, She she was the first one to fall in love with Fukuro. I think that's how you say his name, the main guy. And she also was one of the first ones to, accept him. She wasn't the first. She was, the third, I believe. And she's the smartest in, history. Because she really likes, old Japanese leaders. Which is really cool thing to be interested in. Japanese history. She's the smartest in Japanese history. She also is, I like her, she's not loud and obnoxious like some of the other ones, which I like all the quintuplets. I think the short one with pink hair, the oldest one, is probably my least favorite. That's because of some of the stuff she does in the show. She'll dress up as her sisters and try to ruin the relationship with the main guy. She did that 3 times, and I was like, all right. I've watched the show 3 times. I'm still not the greatest with their names, but they're all. She's also Mika. Or, yeah, the girl that I was talking about before, the one that's on screen right now, she is, not really athletic either, which is fine. And, she gets so jealous of the other ones when they're around the main guy. But, she also trusts her sisters with everything, and she's also willing to, fight them on certain things. And I like her hair. Her hair is really cute. Her eyes, which they all have the same eyes. She definitely, in my opinion, she carried the show every time she was in it. Now, in Season 2, she wasn't in it as much. They focused on some of the other quintuplets, which is fine. And then she finally, she doesn't admit that she likes him. One of her other sisters does. He, yells it out. It's I forgot her name. It starts with a Y. But the really loud and, super happy one with short hair, she yells out that she likes him. And then, I haven't read the manga, so I'm not 100% sure who he ends up with. I am 99% sure I know who it is, and I know it's not her. I might be wrong. But it kind of implies something at the end of Season 2, which I won't spoil. It's just crazy that, I feel like their relationship has grown the most because she's willing to do something and work at something really hard that she's, not good at because she sucks at baking. And she, works and works and works and works and works and works at it until she can, make something. She made him chocolate, which I don't really understand that, but she, bought chocolate and made chocolate or something. I don't know. But she made him chocolate. She made him, croissants or some bread thing, and he really seemed to like it, but, it was used earlier in the show as kind of a gag that she couldn't cook, and he got, food poisoning from her food, but he was also the first person to say her food tasted good. Now, he doesn't have much of a palate, but it is interesting to see this, and, their interactions are, some of my favorites. When she first doesn't like him, she, when she first meets him, she doesn't like him immediately, and she'll, question him, because he's the tutor, he should know stuff, and, she'll, question him on, history and stuff, and then they go on a field trip later in the show, and she ends up following him around, and they go on, a date, and then she confesses that she loves him, but then says she's pointing at her family, which is cap. We all know who she was pointing at. It's kind of obvious, but she's just, there's something different about her, in my opinion. And I also really like her voice, at least her voice in the dub. I've never seen the sub, which is probably good in the sub too, because I think it's part of the intro is their voices, I would assume. And I don't know, she's just the cutest. She gets so embarrassed and stuff, but she's also she's willing to stand up for what she likes, because she stood up to all her sisters when they didn't like Futuro. She stood up to him, and was trying to keep the peace, but also she started a lot of the fights. They all miss their mother, and there's like this mystery in season 2 because Futuro met two of them as a like kid. Well, one, and then Itsuki, I think her name is, the redhead. She pretends to be that girl. It wasn't her. I was like, wow, this is an interesting plot. Like, this is an interesting like storyline to go with. And he's had like 3 out of 5 girls confess. No, wait. I think it's 4. I think it is 4 confess that they like him, which is insane. Crazy. It's also crazy to think this show's gonna get a movie to finish it off. It's only 14 volumes, which I feel like his relationship with them has grown more than most relationships in most romance series, because he's kissed like half of them, or half of them have like kissed him, and that like never happens. He's held hands with like all of them. He's gone from enemies to friends to love interest with like all of them. It's like, man, dude, and that's only in 2 seasons. Some romance series, it's literally like 3 or 4 seasons and nothing fucking happens, which is insane. But back to Mikasa. I'm gonna tell you say her name. Another reason why I like her is because if she's willing to try so hard at something she doesn't like or isn't good at to get better, she will try at anything. And she is not willing to give up. Now, she does feel like she's lost, and she knows that feeling. Like, that's why she said something else. But, like, she's made it completely obvious that she's had feelings for him from the beginning, in my opinion. But also, I've been watching from an outside thing. And also, I love that pouty face she makes. It's cute. She is... I would say she's like... They compare her to a dog in one scene, and she's loyal, and... Which is true. And she's very... She will do whatever she needs to do, I believe. Now, she's not willing to step over her sisters because her bond with her sisters is just as important to her as it is to every other one of the quintuplets. Because they've grown up together. They're sisters. They experienced life basically all together because they were quintuplets. Which is a crazy number of kids to have at once. Not gonna lie. You had 5 kids at once. Oh my god. And, yeah, they're rich. But, like, she seems like the most, like, down-to-earth one, in my opinion. Because they all, like, oh my god, we got money. She doesn't seem like that, like, ever was part of her personality or her, like, livelihood was that she had money. Yes, she had it. But, yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.